everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Welcome to the Mama Elephant YouTube channel. This is Rena. Today is the last day of introductions before the big release on February 15th. Today we're going to take a look at Me and My Dinosaur. It is the latest addition to the Me and My series. Other past stamps included Me and My Yeti, Me and My Dragon, Me and My Robot. So these are super fun. It has one larger main image, and then all the rest of the images are much smaller. My favorite images are, I don't know why I'm so attracted to the house, the bigger house on the right side, and I also love the volcano. I don't know why, but I just love those images. Here's a look at the coordinating dies for Me and My Dinosaur. So today I decided to use my Arteza real brush pens. Those are the colors that I'm using. I kind of just took a look at the images and just decided, oh, I'm going to color this black, I'm going to color this orange. So I just kind of pulled out the markers as I saw the different elements in the stamp to color. I used the Strathmore Ready Cut Color 5x7 watercolor paper and stamped it out using the VersaFine Onyx Black ink. So the first image I'm going to color is the larger dinosaur, and he is so cute. I love the little spots on his back. I'm using violet for this color. I just wanted it to be like a typical dinosaur purple color. And if you haven't caught Angela's video, she did color these dinosaurs gumdrop color style. I believe it's 3 videos back. Y'all, not gonna lie, we were struggling coloring these images because I don't have the right brush. I can't find the brush that I have been using since the beginning of time. So I'm just finding it hard to find the right brush to deposit like the right amount of water. So throughout the coloring process, you'll see that I'm like pulling out different brushes. I have the silver black brush, and then I have like a different brush that like I just have like tons of brushes and none of them were the correct one to use. So I was struggling a little bit because I just couldn't find the right one to deposit the right color, and these are smaller images, so it was hard to be like more precise. So I just have to just search for the right brush. That other brush that I have that I'm using now, I used to like that one, but it doesn't hold enough water. So we were struggling a little bit because we did not have the right tools. But we powered through, we kept on going. In order to kind of make sure that I didn't deposit too much pigment, I like to draw on a acrylic block and then pick up the color that way, and then add a little water, based on what I want it to look like. So if I want like a faded look, I'll add more water. If I want a more concentrated look, I'll just color directly on the image or add less water to the acrylic block. I think with the smaller images, I'm going to use Copic markers next time because the whole time I was coloring, I was afraid like everything would like blend together because I don't have patience to wait for things to dry. I just want to color the image all at once. But I did heat set in between colors just to minimize the amount of just cross-contaminating 2 wet colors that are near each other. These images are so cute. I love this little house so much. I don't know why. It reminds me of like houses in Palm Springs. I'm not sure why, but I just really love that little house, and I really love that little volcano guy. I just feel like I'm taking longer and longer coloring these images. I'm super slow in real life. Just to give you context, I have to speed up the coloring parts of the videos 8 times. So just know that I color really slow. For the background, I'll be using the new Rolling Waves cover die that is new for the February release. I'm going to be masking off the edge because I like a white edge. I think it frames it really nicely. And I'll be doing some ink blending. I'm using pumice stone. I kind of wanted to go for like a stone look because this is prehistoric. So I'm using pumice stone, and then I thought it was really light and it looked a little bit more green to me, but that could be because my brush had some green ink on it from the last time I used it. So I added a darker color. I believe this is hickory smoke, to just create like a fade to light. I'm doing ink blending on that inset piece. I'm using all the pieces that cut out for the die. So the sky is going to be an antique linen, and I'm making the clouds dried marigold because I want them to be a tad bit darker. I'm taking two different sentiments from the stamp set, and then I'm kind of placing them first, and then I'm going to work around the sentiments with the images. I always forget to do this part, so I wanted to make sure that I handled the sentiments beforehand before I started adhering everything. I forgot that I had used watercolor paper for my background because I wanted the watercolor paper to match the images, which are on watercolor paper. And it didn't stamp out so good because watercolor paper has those little bumps and things. So I did stamp it out twice. So now I'll be adhering all of my different cover die pieces onto a 4¼ by 5½ inch piece of paper. And since I'm using all of the pieces in the cover die, including that inset piece, everything is kind of on an even playing field. So it's kind of easier to put the images down because everything is level. So I'm using art glitter glue, designer dries clear for my glue, and I'm just adhering all of the images down. I put the volcano on a cloud. I'm thinking of it as fog in the distance. And that's why the sky is yellow, because there's this, like it erupted. And then I'm just putting down all of the other pieces at the bottom. I'm making like a little village, and then there's like the little campfire, and then I have like this couple, and they're just discussing something. And then I have the two other little images kind of sliding off of the dinosaur. And then there was like an empty little space on the left side, and I remembered I had colored in a house, so I'm adding a little house there just to even things out. So I'm calling that card done. We're going to put it on a card base. And that is it. Those are all of the products for the February 15th release. Remember, the release drops tomorrow, February 15th, 12 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day. Stay safe, happy crafting, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.